Hi guys, ArchieLuxury. Go to f2bbs.com. www.f2bbs.com. The last bastion of free speech on the interweb. Hi guys, it's your Don Archie. It's the Pontiff, the Don, the leader of the pack. Here we go, guys. I'm doing a paid watch review. This is paid watch review 21QA61. This is for Paul. And before we start this review, a quick wristwatch check. What am I wearing? Well, I had a few pieces out. I had my Patek Philippe 5196. I had the Milgauss Z Blue. I've put them, and I had the I also had the Speedy, newly acquired Speedy. I've put those in the bank safe, pulled out Explorer 2, 42 mil. Dear Archie, first of all, I want to tell you that I love your channel and your reviews. I'm a 37-year-old lawyer from Poland. I wanted to show you my small watch collection and ask you for advice. What should I buy next? What do you think I need? What do you think about my watches? Okay, let's have a look. So we've got a lawyer, professional in Poland. Poland's kind of, the salaries aren't the same as the Western world. Money isn't as easy to get, but he's a professional. So, you kind of weigh the two up. Let's have a look at this guy's collection and let's see what we can advise here. So firstly, he's got a IWC Mark 18. And I gotta tell you, the photo you presented, man, I love this watch. Look at this watch. Beautiful, beautiful font. I love the IWC and then the little triangle with two dots. I love the color of the dial. It's very it's almost a blue. It's just such a beautiful color. Steel, simple. It's like a old Mark 10, and it's got a beautiful leather strap. Just the most gorgeous brown strap with white stitching. Absolutely gorgeous. It is a very nice watch. Very nice watch. I think this is a beauty. Number two, we've got an Omega Seamaster 300 two-tone. This was a present from his wife. Man, I gotta be totally honest with you. Any decent watch from your wife, man, I don't get nothing. The women in my life, man, they're stingy. Stingy, stingy, stingy. Stingy. The only watch I got was from the Japanese wife, and I ended up paying her credit card out. So I actually bought myself a watch. So, yeah, very, very stingy. The only decent watch I ever got given to me was from a guy in Thailand. He sent me this beautiful Omega Speedmaster for Christmas. And I'm kind of just playing with it. I'm playing with it. What do I think? I think you're a lucky damn guy. Okay, two-tone's not as good as steel. I get it. But I think it's a gorgeous watch. And she meant well. She wanted to get you two-tone because of your profession, and I don't know what to say, but man, I wouldn't be saying that's garbage. That is actually pretty nice. It's pretty damn nice. The next watch in the collection is the Seamaster 300 stainless steel. I really love this model, so I decided to buy this after my wife bought me the two-tone. I think it's more casual. This is the watch he really wanted. Okay, so I gotta be honest with you. I get it. I understand what you're saying to me, but you're so lucky the wife at least got you a semi decent watch to begin with. It's a great watch. It's a great watch. And then we got a present. Man, what is I don't know. I don't understand this, man. How do you get so many presents from the wife? We've got a vintage IWC present from the wife, and beautifully done. I think it's a redial. I think the dial looks too crispy to be, but it's been lovingly restored. Teardrop lugs. Beautiful 369. Yes. I don't mind it at all. It's beautiful. I've sent you $100. But you don't have to make this. We always like to make these videos public because people like to see your collection. What do you need? What do you need? Rolex! You need a Rolex. I'm sorry to say this. You've got a great little collection. 2 Omegas. We got an IW and two IWCs. Well, you know what you need? You need a Rolex. You need a Rolex. Every man needs a Rolex. You know, I tried to do it myself. Got rid of all my Rolexes. Did it. I sold them all off. I had 5 Pateks. I even had 6 at one stage. 6 Patek Philippe's and a Reverso. And you know what? I had to come back to Rolex. You got to come back to Rolex. What would I do if I were you? Okay, I'll tell you honestly, I would probably get Steel Sports. I'd get a Milgauss. I reckon that's a great watch. You seem to like the blue, maybe the Z Blue. Any Milgauss would be cool. An Air King would be cool. Because that plays on... The Air King's a pilot's watch. It's a chronometer grade movement that's very similar to what the IWC Mark 18 is. Yeah, I would get a simple wind and wear Rolex. Now you could get a sub, but they're expensive. Explorer 2 is actually not terrible. But I'd probably say get a simple 3-hander, no date. Explorer 1, Milgauss, GV or non-GV is up to you, or an Air King. That's what I would do. Wind and wear Rolex. That's what you need. You need a Rolex. Now, the unfortunate thing is that's quite a lot of money. Quite a lot of moolah. Quite a lot of money. Quite a lot of moolah. So, I gotta be honest with you. I don't know what your finances are like. You've been extremely generous to me, and I do appreciate that. You know, my family came from Ukraine. We were near Lvov. That's the Polish-Ukrainian border. And, you know, it's beautiful countryside. Hard to make a buck. Do you have to have Rolex? Do you have to have Rolex? No, you don't. You don't have to do anything. You know what? I reckon I would probably forget the idea. Do you really need Rolex? Why don't you take that beautiful wife of yours out and have fun with her? Maybe get her a Louis Vuitton handbag. That's probably what I'm saying to you, because let's face it, I don't know your financial position, okay? I don't know. You've got a nice collection there. If you can stretch to a Rolex, that's what I would like to see you get. Doesn't need to be, I would just go 3-hand, wind and wear, Steel Sports, Air King, Explorer 1, or the Milgauss. Doesn't have to be GV. You could go for the black, or any of those Milgausses are so cool. That's what I'd like you to get. Now, I don't know the story. If your wife is struggling in that, I don't know your financial position, but maybe she's been pretty damn kind. And I gotta be honest with you, most women are very, very stingy. Very, very stingy. Incredibly stingy. You know, what sort of gifts did I get from women? I've still got some of these gifts. I had a neck scarf, an Arnold Palmer. I still got the damn thing. Cufflinks from one lady. And the other thing I got was these pajamas. I hate women buying clothes. Why do they? Because you put like 3 sizes too large. What does that mean? Does she think I'm that large? Well, I'm not a sumo wrestler, you know. And I ended up giving them to a really big guy. But this lady has got you 2 watches already, man. It depends. What makes you happy? What makes you happy? Do you have to push the envelope? Do you need to push the envelope or not? That's the real question. That is the question. I'm not 100% sure what the answer to life is. You asked me, what should I get? You need to get a Rolex. It's blatantly obvious. You need a Rolex. You need a Rolex. You need a Rolex. I'm sorry. You need a Rolex, please. Rolex, please. Okay, there you go. I said it. You need a Rolex. You need a Rolex. But, you know, I don't want to put pressure on you. Maybe your wife's... I'm just saying. That's the way I see it, but maybe sell... You would never sell the 2-tone she bought you. Maybe sell the steel one. Don't ever sell the 2-tone. That is sacrilege. Believe you me. Sell the steel to help fund the Rolex. That's what I would do. Okay, guys. That is the review for Paul. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Put some comments below. And remember, guys, I can't survive on YouTube without paid reviews. Sink or swim. Sink or swim, Pontiff. Without the support of the viewers, I would sink. So I'm just telling you, man, I really do need your help. Please get a paid review done. Please get a paid review. Okay, guys, we will see you in the next one. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.